the first program most commonly written is what is called as hello world, right? Print hello world. Okay, nothing great about it. But the thing is, if I want to run it again I have to type it, right? Hello world, which doesn't make sense, because I shouldn't have to retype it again and again. So basically what I'm saying is that this is not a program. It is an instruction, a single instruction being given to the shell, which it is executing. A program is a list of instructions which is executed instruction by instruction automatically, right? So which means we would be writing those instructions in a file. So let's open a new file. Now this is the editor, text editor. Okay, now here let's type print hello world, right? Now I just have to say run. Must be saved. Click OK to save. Okay, let's save it off first. Now as I mentioned, save it in a separate folder. Don't do it in the Python folders itself. So on desktop I'm going to create a folder called exercises, Python exercises, and in that I'll save it as hello world. Yes. Now every time I want to run it, I just go to this, open this file and run it. Okay, but this doesn't seem to be much, no? It's just printing. Suppose we want to customize it, so that first it will ask for a name, ask for the user's name, and then display the name and hello world, or hello that particular person's name. So print. See, before you are accepting anything from the user, you should give a proper message so that the user knows what he is supposed to do. Please let me know your name. Yes, that is just a display. I want to now accept the name that he types, or I should provide him a facility of entering his name. So name is equal to input. Now instead of putting it as two separate statements, I can combine these two into a single statement. So I can delete this. Now what is this name? N-A-M-E, name. This is a variable. See, whatever is being entered will be stored in a memory location. So we refer to that memory location by the name. Since name seems very similar, let's give it a different NME, right? So this is the name that is provided to that particular memory location, so that I can refer to it in my program. And that is where this input function will store the text that is entered. Okay, let's run this and see whether it's okay. Please let me know your name. Vishwanath. Hello world, right? But then I accepted the name, I didn't do anything with it, isn't it? So hello, and then I want to display the name of the person, right? Plus NME, and let's see what happens. Hello Vishwanath. Yes. So here the important points are that we use a variable to store input values, and we can refer to these input values using that variable name. Now in Python, we don't have to actually specify a data type of data that is going to be stored in a variable. The first time it is used, based on the context, Python will automatically assign the data type. So here it will automatically, since it is input, it will automatically take it as text. Okay, now we have been saving this. Let's close this. Now what if I have to open that file again? File, open. Go to that folder, desktop, Python exercises, hello world. Again, F5, Nagaraj. Okay. Now, let's extend this program further. Let's open that again. Now what we want to do is accept two numbers from the user and add these two numbers. Right? Print NME plus type the first number. See, these messages, the more user friendly you make, the more the end user will appreciate it. Right? Now we don't want to print it, we want to accept input and we want to store it in a number. So let us say, and again variable names, make it more readable, right? By looking at the name of the variable itself, we should know what is going to be stored in that. So first number is equal to, then second number is equal to. Now, instead of typing the whole thing again, I copy paste it, and here I change it to second number. Right? Now I add these two numbers, or I can put it in the print statement itself. Print the sum of the numbers is. Now what? I can put a comma and I can say first number plus second number. Yes, let's run this program and see what happens. Let me know your name, Vishwanath. See, now don't get panicked. Just read it, what it is saying. First of all, it is telling you where the error it encountered. So it is telling you the complete path of the file, which line number and in which module, right? And it is giving you that particular line, and then it is giving you a description of the error. Name enemy is not defined. Yes, where is this enemy? Line 4. See here, I changed the variable name back to name, but I forgot to change it here. Right? NAME. Now let's run it. Enter. Hello Vishwanath. Vishwanath, type the first number. Okay, let's say 24. Type the second number. Say 56. The sum of the numbers is 2456. Wrong. So what's wrong about it? If you notice, 24 is the first number, 56 is the second number. What this is doing is, it is just putting them together. It's like that joke, what is 1 plus 1? And somebody saying 11. Right? So here it is doing the exact same thing. So which means, what is it doing here? It is just putting them together. Now why is it putting them together rather than adding them up? That is because the first number and the second number, it is treating it as text. Yes, Since it is treating it as text, it is doing textual addition. Okay. Now what do we do in this case? We say that the input has to be converted into int. See, this is function within a function, or in mathematical terms, function, the composition of functions. Yes. So int. So what is it going to do is, it is going to take this name, it is going to accept the number, convert it into int, and then store it into first number. Accept the values, convert it into int, and store it in the second number. Now let's see what happens. Okay. Manoj. Type the first number. 45, 23. So answer should be 68. The sum of the numbers is 68. Okay. Let me emphasize one thing. Writing the program is one aspect. The second aspect is testing it. Okay, so let's again run it. So when you are testing it, you need to test it with all the possible values. Say, let's say Manoj, and instead of typing whole numbers, let's type 34.5. What happened? Again, don't panic. Read it. Invalid literal for int with the base 10, 34.5. Yes. Okay. So it is giving you a message. Now what you have to do is read that, understand what is happening, and then take the corrective action here. Let's see how we can take care of that error. Now instead of saying int, let's ask it to change it to float. Now float data type will accept decimal numbers. Okay, now let's run this. Vishwanath, 34.5, 56.34, yes, 90.84. Now let's run this again so that we can test it back for the original whole numbers. Manu, 34, 56, 90. Now we should test it for a combination of the two. Okay, so 34 plus 45.7. Oh, by mistake I give the name as 34. Okay, no problem. Second number 34, 79.7. So let's say they might enter text instead of numbers. So that would give you a Python error. Ideally, Python should not give you the error. Your program should display a proper message. So this type of error also needs to be taken care of. But it's early days yet. So we will see how we can take care of these type of errors later. But as far as decimal numbers and whole numbers are concerned, this program is working fine. So the steps are: understand the problem, understand the logic, code the logic, test the code, and while testing it, keep making changes to the program and keep testing it till you feel satisfied. So that completes our first program. Now practice. Bye for now. Please go to the about page of my channel, and here you will find various links for each topic. These are Excel workbooks which I have been using in many of my videos. Download it and practice.